Guys, so I'm here on this I don't know if you want to call it a somber day or for some people a happy day, as today was the day we found out we will be exiting, Great Britain will be exiting the EU. I'm not going to go into what I voted or my details because that's just another, I'm not going to go into that, but yeah, it's been funny feelings around the UK, a lot of anger, a lot of hatred, a lot of happiness, bitterness. So just been taking a step back from a lot of things, because and that as well. I took a step back from Facebook and things like that, but that has just made me take a complete step back because it's just yeah, a very funny atmosphere at the moment. I think it's going to take a while for the dust to settle. So anyway, I thought I'd come and do something completely different, and well, not really completely different because I'm due to do it, and that's my 19 and 20 week update. So I'm 21 weeks today. My week starts on a Friday, so I'm 21 weeks today. I thought I'd just do my 19 and 20 weeks. Not an awful lot has happened, but things have sort of happened. I had my 20-week scan and everything was fine on that scan. So far, so good. Everything looks pretty normal. I have as well felt a lot more movement. Now, I think I started feeling movement from about week 18. When I was pregnant with Sebastian, it was maybe week 14. I remember feeling little flutters, but it wasn't until, obviously I've got an anterior placenta, it wasn't until sort of week 17, 18 that I started to feel movement. And when I say movements, I mean little flutters, and just when I'd be lying on my side, little movements and little kicks. Chris has felt kicks now, which is nice for him, and I'm feeling them a lot more. I think Sebastian felt one this morning. I did try to kind of encourage him to feel one, and also this morning we had our first bout of hiccups, or at least first bout of hiccups that I could feel, so that's really good. And as the weeks go on, I'll start to feel it a little bit more. Again, it's a bit of a pain having the anterior placenta, but it's just one of those things. So but yeah, hopefully I should, excuse me, clean my glasses, feel a little bit more movement as time goes on. I'm getting a lot of pain in my hips, which has been worrying me. Went to the doctor and she's referred me to the physiotherapist. Obviously things like SPD and stuff have been mentioned, so a bit worried about that because obviously I do the majority of the stuff in the house with Chris being unwell sometimes. I do pretty much all the childcare, and I walk the dog twice a day. And I also walk the dog twice a day with Sebastian on my back. He isn't brilliant at sitting in the pushchair, but not only that, I don't enjoy pushing the pushchair, and it's just quicker and easier to whip him on my back and to go. He's very light, but obviously even though he's light, I'm still having to walk a fair distance. So as time goes on, I might need to start thinking about maybe a dog walker or sending him down to my parents, which I really don't want to do because I really miss him, but I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Feeling extremely fatigued, really fatigued, just so tired all the time. Touch wood. Sebastian's been sleeping really well, and I really should do an update on Sebastian or some films with Sebastian, so I feel like we've completely forgotten about him. I haven't, honestly, but I may do some films and stuff. I just don't want him to knock the camera or anything like that. Sebastian's been sleeping quite well. He sort of goes to bed at about half 7. We start the process about 7 o'clock. He goes to bed at about 7:30, and he will generally sleep through undisturbed until about anything from sort of between 6 and 7, usually about 6:30, 6:45. So that seems to be the pattern we're following, and I just hope it stays that way. But Sebastian's still napping, and I still feel the need to nap with him in the day. I try if I'm really tired. I mean, Sebastian will start to get tired at about 10:30, and this morning we tried to get to a group at 10:30. We set off at around 10:30, just before, and started to drive, and I looked behind and he was asleep. So because it was quite early, I turned around, came back home, took him to bed, and we slept until about 12:30. So that's a good 2 hours nap. And of course he's from 12:30 until 7. It's a good amount of time for him to wear himself out for bedtime. So it's hard because Chris's biggest symptom of his both his we don't know if it's his cancer or the the chemo, but is fatigued, but like extreme fatigue, to the point that his legs just feel like dead weights. Can't hold him up or anything. He's just extremely just feeling terrible. It always seems to happen on a weekend as well. It seems to happen kind of at the end of the week, which is very frustrating because we have friends coming over. A lot of the time he missed Father's Day. He's missing out on a lot of things because of it. I have to say, last week we were all very unwell. Sebastian had a tummy bug on Wednesday. The next day Chris and I got really poorly, and Chris got it really, really bad. I mean, so bad he was nearly hospitalised. You know, he is picking up bugs and things and just getting himself completely drained. So I do really worry about him. We have got a specialist appointment in a few weeks' time with a very top specialist in London, but and there could be other underlying things. He's being tested at the moment for possible bladder tumour, which he had before. So that could be making him feel fatigued. There could be many other things that are adding to the mix. It could just be the chemo. My hope is his blood platelets have come down, maybe able to reduce the dose. But if it's the cancer itself that's causing these symptoms, then there's not a lot that can be done. So I don't know, just lots of well wishes, please, and prayers, and we just really hope this isn't just it now, because you just can't go on like this. Also worried, very anxious about Chris on the day. You know, let's say today was the day I was to go into labour. Chris is not in a position at all to support me through that. Physically, I need him there, you know, to hold me. Mentally, I need him there. He's just not, you know, and I don't want him to miss out on that. I don't want to miss out on that. The plan was that he would actually catch the baby or deliver. I want to say deliver, but the law is that you can't pull a baby out, but you can catch the baby and raise them out, and that was the plan, is that Chris would do that. So I hope that we can go ahead and do that, but again, I'm worried about his health on that aspect. So yeah, sorry I'm rambling a bit, but these are all things that have come up in these last couple of weeks, you know, more that than anything else, and again, the fatigue. But otherwise, you know, generally we've sort of been okay. Lots of has happened this week. Lots of negative things have happened this week, and I don't like to reflect on negative things, but the things that I really wanted to come on and talk about. So I'm going to do that in another video. It'll be the next video that comes up, just to kind of chit chat about what's been happening and something that has been mentioned and that's really upset me, and I feel I want to address it. So that will be in the next video. I'll go ahead and do a bump update for you now, and I guess I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Okay, so this is my bump. You can't even see it. This is my bump for 20 weeks. See if I can like go into the white bit here so you can see. It's quite, I guess, the same as it was with Sebastian's, really, but it's sort of pointy. It's not massive at the moment, but it's big enough. It's starting to get in the way, so when I'm washing up and such like. But yeah, so that's that, and then this is from, you can't really see much from the front, and then again the side, if I come a bit closer. Oh, that's a bit better. There you go, from the front, from the side. Also, before I forget, which is something I forgot, I need to do a video on maternity bras and stuff, and nursing bras, because I have been shopping for nursing bras this week, and not just nursing bras, obviously it's kind of a bit soon for that really, but just kind of decent bras, and kind of going on this massive adventure. And another thing that I've been doing is actually converting my maternity bras into nursing bras. So if you'd like to see a video on that, let me know. I will need probably to get Chris to film it, but if not, I can kind of talk you through it as to how I managed to do that. And literally all I did was get my comfiest maternity bras, and they're actually bras I wore when I was nursing. And some kind of sports bras that I have that I really like, that are kind of padded as well, because I don't like kind of no pads or anything like where your nipples show through. So I got some of those, and I snipped it, and I added in these bits, which I bought off a Facebook page, which I will talk about another time. Stitched it on, and they literally, it's a nursing bra, and it's perfect, and it's cheap, and it's brilliant. So yeah, I'm gonna go and do a video on that, but I just wanted to fill you in on that. Something else I've been doing this week is bra shopping and dealing with bra stuff. So yeah, that's all, and I will go now, so I'll see you guys soon. Bye.